878-4203 or go to gcnteam.com.
Lower taxes, less government, and self-reliance. They live here. Bill Martinez live.
Hey, we're back with you. Maybe a little colder, but we're back with you. As much of the country is enduring the polar vortex. U.S. meteorologist, I like it, his report, Ryan Mao, he predicts, I like it, I mean, I feel for you, 250 million of us are going to experience freezing temps by week's end. 90 million of those will be experiencing below zero temperatures. As we talked with producer Brad this morning, he's in Minneapolis, below 50. And the only other place closer to that are my good friends in Chicago, experiencing temperatures below 60. At 60 below, exposed skin could get frostbite in a matter of minutes. That's how serious this thing is. This is just absolutely crazy. I know the president has said, well, so much for global warming. Well, you know, the climate alarmists are saying, well, because of global warming, it's causing the polar vortex to kind of melt down and run askew, and so it's out of its track right now, and that's what's bringing it down south and creating the issues that it is. But somehow it congeals even in spite of the global warming, and then it goes back into position. So I'm not sure how to follow that argument. But I think what probably should happen, because it's so doggone cold, is maybe we should have Valentine's Day a little bit early, okay? I know it's on the 14th this year, February, but I think we're up for just a group hug. No hashtags. I mean, just a reasonable, friendly, let's keep each other warm kind of group hug thing. I mean, with stuff going on. My good friend Daryl Tolbert joins us now, Daryl, are you dealing with any polar vortex, outfall over there where you're at? Well, do we have him? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think that's what Americans. What we are, we're going to have polar vortex parties. That's what'll happen. We'll all get together. We're not going to go outside in Minneapolis and cut a hole in the ice, as I'm fond of reflecting on. I don't think these are the good days to go out and, put a hole in the ice to go ice fishing. But we'll find a warm place to, have a party and, kind of get warmed up for the Super Bowl. What do you think?
I'm thinking you are 100% right, Bill. It's been absolutely insanely crazy. This weather is just insane, but it's helping bring forth good vibes in the cryptocurrency world and also in the world of the righting the wrong with what the evil man has done to the underserved.
Yes. Well, and this is the opportunity, Daryl, and I know your heart, and this is why I'm so grateful that we've come together here because you and I both look at the underserved and say, what can we do about this? I mean, we see it, we complain about it, and for those that are underserved and experiencing this, I mean, I hope that you can appreciate that your cries are not falling on deaf ears, that there are many of us that are looking at opportunities and ways in which we can help. And cryptocurrency, Daryl, as you and I have discussed on many occasions, I believe is one of these new instruments, although I say new, it's been around for a while, but I believe it's one of these instruments that could be used for good, particularly in this area of our culture.
I agree with you 100%, Bill. I wouldn't be having this conversation with you 15 years ago. But cryptocurrency is, again, it's a paradigm shift. And in any paradigm shift, a flood of money comes into a sector. And if you're conscious of this, of what's going on in the paradigm shift, you're able to capitalize on it and able to change millions of people's lives. And I think that's what you and I are here for, Bill, is to make sure that the underserved is taken care of and that we can be an instrument to make that happen for them.
Mm-hmm. And what people need to appreciate here, Daryl, if I can say this, I mean, you are the crypto king. I mean, you being the serial entrepreneur that you are, you own 28 businesses, but cryptocurrency is something that you have developed your expertise in. And the process, this is a process, and you got to start somewhere. And it's always better, anybody will tell you, to start early, right? They who are there early win the biggest. But this is not necessarily a transactional event. And by that I mean, it's not like all of a sudden you're going to invest in cryptocurrency and then tomorrow you realize a big profit. This needs to breathe a little bit. This needs to germinate, like a fine wine, and even better than that, because the returns that have been proven in this are quite generous, are they not?
You're 100% right, and we can go all the way back to 1804 with Richard Trevithick that invented the steam engine. It took about 20 years from the inception of the blueprint to the individuals that invested in the steam engine to start making profits. Same thing happened in the 1900s with the airplane, the cars, motorcycles, and whatnot. Same thing happened in the 1973 with the cell phone, Google, eBay, Amazon. It takes about 20 years. The beauty of cryptocurrency and the beauty of investing in it now is we're actually embarking on 13, 14 years. So now is the time. The last thing you want to do, and this is metaphorically speaking, is start building your ark when it starts to rain. You want to position yourself, right? You want to position yourself before the rain. Mm-hmm. You want to position yourself and make sure that the ark is built before it starts to rain. And that's what I love about what's going on with cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
if you're awake, you can start making money.
Exactly. Well, being a marketing guy, I've always appreciated, and of course I was a West Coast marketing guy, Daryl, so you can appreciate this analogy, because I would look out and, see the surfers out there catching waves, and you would observe the ones that were most successful were the ones that were in front of the wave. Alongside, no matter how hard they paddled, they could never get to the front of the wave. And God forbid you were just back there, on the horizon, just watching everybody else catch waves, and you're just missing it altogether. You're seeing all the fun, and all you can do is observe. So, to your point, exactly, when you are in front of the wave, the cool thing about that is you take advantage of the energy generated by the wave. And so there's less resources, less energy that is required, because the momentum, as you say, of the paradigm shift is propelling you forward into new realms of potential wealth for yourself, correct?
That is absolutely correct. And it's the people, like Steve Jobs said, it's the people that see it before it's popular are the people that succeed in successful investments. When Google was just a penny a share, when Apple was just a penny a share, when Microsoft was just a penny a share, there was only a handful of people that saw it before it was popular, and guess what? They're multi-mega millionaires now. And if you are a millennial, or if you are a baby boomer or Generation X, you've seen the first paradigm shift that happened in the 90s. This is the second paradigm shift. So the universe is actually giving you a chance to make up for what you missed out on in the 90s. And if you just put in a small amount of money, $500, $1,000, a kid in 2017 or 2012, he put in $1,000. There was $1,000, and he held. I call it Operation Warren Buffett. He held for 6 years, and he was 12 years old at the time. He got the money from his grandma, $1,000. Right. And then when he turned 18, worth $2 million. Cryptocurrency.
Wow.
It's real.
That'll pay for some education. Yeah, that'll take care of any kind of tuition debt for you. Daryl, I know that...
If you don't mind me interjecting...
Okay, we got about 2 minutes left here, so go ahead. Oh, yeah?
Okay, he actually started an education program. He used his money to start an education program. His name is Eric Finman.
Uh-huh.
So I just wanted to interject that.
Okay, perfect. All right. I know that, one of the motivations for us in being involved with cryptocurrency is to help end homelessness for vets in the U.S. I mean, your heart is in that direction, mine as well. But for, our audience members who would like to get involved, as you say, there's no big, heavy investment required here. You're going to invest, you're going to hold and just sit on it and, just let it happen. It will breathe and it will develop. Now, how can they get involved with cryptocurrency?
Now, I'm going to make an ostentatious statement over the air. In the next 2 years, because of cryptocurrency, there will not be one homeless vet in America. In the next 5 years, there will not be one homeless vet in the world. We're going to come out with a vet coin, a cryptocurrency vet coin. It's going to take care of housing, medical, dental, vision, transportation, travel, groceries, hotels, on and on. And the vets are going to have their own coin. And if people want to get involved with this, they need to come to the Bill Martinez Show and start investing in cryptocurrency, which is going to help make sure that there's not one homeless vet in America in the next 2 years and not one homeless vet in the world in the next 5 years.
Awesome. Daryl Talbert has been our guest. Go to BillMartinezLive.com.
With a drinking or drug problem, learn how to get sober after we share these stories.
I was 35 with 2 beautiful children when my life and addiction started to spiral out of control. After my divorce, I went into a depression cycle and started drinking more often and using prescription drugs. After my second DWI and arrest, my ex-husband threatened to take our children away from me.
I was 17 when I became addicted to heroin and meth. I thought I could quit on my own, but I couldn't. It hit me when I was arrested.
Get sober now. Your private insurance may cover costs and we'll get you here. It's simple. Just call Elite Rehab Placement right now. Please don't wait. Your life matters to us. 800-213-9264. 800-213-9264. 800-213-9264. Call right now before it's too late. 800-213-9264.
Most of you know that heart disease is the #1 silent killer in the U.S.